Hi everyone, welcome to my July blog. This month has been so hectic. I know I say it every month, but I really do mean this. The support we've had is just overwhelming. We keep going into the office on a Monday morning and having checks through the post from people we don't even know. It's absolutely brilliant, but we need to keep that momentum going and keep the ball rolling. Tommy's gone over to France and saw Herve, Paris Hospital. Herve's a guy who we supported. I'm sure you guys all know who Herve is by now. He's going to be a real asset to the foundation and somebody who's going to be a great ambassador for what we do. He's a top bloke, and Tommy said he was just amazed at how well he's getting on with it and how well his life's moving forward. We just need to get him out of that hospital. We were very lucky to be the FIA chosen charity of the year. They sent us a cheque through the post, which was just under £5,000, and we went up to Sheffield to their Flame Awards, and I did a speech, and it was really well received by everybody there. I think it's a great partnership with the FIA, and it fits really well. The Fitness Industry Association, the FIA is. We also had another cheque from Witham School, a school just outside of Stamford, and it's there's a girl who lives in my village who goes to Witham School called Frankie Gates, and she was the main instigator in setting up the fundraising events, and they did a charity fun run, the fancy dress fun run, and raised over £7,000 for us. So it's unbelievable accomplishment by those guys, and I think we're going to have a great partnership with those guys as well. I went back to my old school, Longfield, to see the Olympic torch. It never fails to amaze me that the people that respond to the Olympics and how many people it touches, and the kids were just in awe of the Olympic torch, and seeing it at their school is unbelievable, and it's one I don't think I'll ever see it again in my lifetime, or many people will see it again in their lifetime, and I think it's something very special that we should embrace, and I think it's very relevant to the foundation as well. I met a guy called Andy Walker. His girlfriend got in contact with me and said that she'd read my book, and he's a great bloke. He's from up north, proper northern lad, what I'd call, and really into his sport. He had his accident in Goa on holiday, and he had to be flown back over, and I think he's going to be a great asset to the foundation, and I'm sure we can help each other out in so many different ways. We went to Bilston for B-Fest and managed to raise over £1,000, which is a pretty amazing amount, considering he's a bit of a washout. With this month's been so wet. The events have just been absolutely brilliant to take place, and B-Fest, I had a few beers there with Roy, and we really enjoyed it. But it was a shame that it's a bit of a washout, but I'm hoping they're going to do it every year, and it's going to grow and grow in popularity, and I'm sure they're going to raise some serious amounts of money for the foundation in the future. I went along to Furniture Village in sunny Slough. It was a nice day, and the people there were brilliant. They didn't really know too much about the foundation, but Peter Harrison, who's one of our trustees of the foundation, actually paid for me to go in. They actually paid for me to watch me, which is quite remarkable in itself, but we've had great response. I've had letters and emails of people really enjoyed the talk, and it never fails to amaze me how Peter Harrison, such a nice, lovely bloke who has supported the foundation basically since day one, and he's vowed to always support us. So that means a lot. We need more and more people like this. Thanks, Peter. I went to John Fernley, which is my old school, actually my old school's enemies. We used to be rivals in football and rugby and all different sorts of sports, so it was almost going back to the old enemies hunting ground. We went to their awards, and they gave out they did a presentation to all the pupils there, and I did a little speech, and it was a great night. I think it's really important to have things like this. I think children should be rewarded for what they do academically and sportingly. We went over to Woodhouse Heath, went to the old Bull's Head, and we had an email through. And we didn't really know what to expect, but they sent us through a cheque last week for £3,000, which is overwhelming really, just for a small midweek event. Raising that amount of money is brilliant, it's what keeps us going. The Tigers boys were there, George Ford and a number of other boys from the academy, which is brilliant to see those guys over there. I felt a bit guilty really. I just filled my face full of beer and food and then went, but they're the gigs that we like, so keep them coming, thank you. We went over to Nottinghamshire, to Portland House. Portland House is a school stroke respite centre for highly disabled kids with high levels. It enables them to actually play sport over there and improve their academic skills. It's an absolutely amazing place. It actually has to be seen to be believed. And we went to their sports award. I was a guest of honour, which was generally a big honour to go over to Portland and announce some awards. We were really privileged to be there, and some absolutely amazing individuals over there. And I think we're going to grow a partnership between the foundation and Portland in the future, and I promise that I will go over there and play bocce sometime. I'd like to thank Suzanne Thompson for all her support over the years, and also creating our partnership with the Fatboy Sevens. As you can see, it's pretty apt, me being involved with Fatboy Sevens. It's over in Parkshire at Reading Rugby Club. It's a lovely setting to hold a Sevens tournament. It's over 52 teams, and we were their chosen charity. They're one of their chosen charities this year, and we hope our partnership will continue. I went over to Trent College in Nottinghamshire to see the Tigers course. I tend to do a talk there, and initially I'm a little bit apprehensive about doing talks to kids because, you know, I don't want to put kids off rugby, but I think it was really well received, and they asked me some really good questions. Dosser, the old Tigers coach, was brilliant, and all the community guys really support us. We also took along the speed cage for the foundation. I think all the kids really enjoyed their time trying to beat Manu Tuolagi's record of 44 miles an hour in a tuxedo, which was pretty impressive really. I'm going to sign off now. I've just got one thing to remember. We've got the cricket on the 19th of August. If you haven't got your tickets, come along. It's going to be a great day. Hopefully the weather's nice, but even if it's not, we'll have a beer and a laugh. Cheers.